I'm back with more on the repairs of the Florida East Coast Railway's Crane Creek Bridge following the bridge strike that occurred on June 2nd, 2021. The Crane Creek Bridge is located in downtown Melbourne, Florida, with the cement truck striking the bridge where the arrow is at Melbourne Avenue. We'll start 24 hours after I filmed my last update, which you can view at the link above. A replacement bridge segment had been delivered to the site and is sitting on the ground. This segment was part of the Sebastian River Bridge in Roseland and was removed as part of the Brightline construction of the new bridge there. Both bridges were built at roughly the same time and with the same design, so changing out the spans is a straightforward process. Taking a closer look at the damage that was not possible in my previous visit with all the activity, you can still see the bend in the rail caused by the strike. Crews had made some repairs to it and it was cleared for train traffic with a 10-mile-per-hour slow order across it. The Bile Brothers crane was still on site and would be used to change out the spans on Sunday morning, which you will see later on in this video. Here's a close-up look at the damage. It's amazing just how much damage the cement truck was able to inflict on this span. The cribbing underneath, sitting on Melbourne Avenue, is to help take some of the strain off the damaged parts, so trains could continue to safely pass across it. Now let's take a closer look at the replacement span. Coming from the Sebastian River, it is likely from the unused side of that bridge, since that is what they have been dismantling in my previous visits there. Over the next 2 days, crews would replace the ties on it and make any other necessary repairs to prepare it for train traffic again. We'll now move forward 3 days to the morning of Sunday, June 6th. By the time I arrived in the late morning, the swap had already occurred, but there is still plenty of activity and one final move of the bridge span to capture. With the swap having finished just before I arrived, crews were beginning to take apart the cribbing that had supported the damaged span and were loading it onto trucks to be taken away. This high rail truck made several trips across the creek to bring in additional supplies and tools to the crews working on attaching the rail to the new span. You can see crews working on the south end of the new span here. After they had removed the damaged span, it was temporarily placed on the road. Here's a look south across the bridge with the high rail truck returning. Here is one of the truckloads of the cribbing being taken away. And now for the highlight of watching this repair. Crews made a third and final lift of a bridge span while I was flying. Instead of taking away the damaged span immediately for scrapping, the decision had been made to place it on the location of the missing span on the unused side of the bridge. This way, it will be dealt with when the entire old bridge is demolished later this year, following the completion of the first track of the new double-track bridge. I have sped this up to twice the actual speed. The work on this replacement was being done by crews from the FEC's Maintenance of the Way team and contractors from the Johnson Bridge Company, Scott Bridge Company, and HSR Constructors. The span was rotated 180 degrees from how it had originally been installed, so the damaged side is now facing inward. You can see crews guiding it into place here. Now in place, this is the first time the unused side of the bridge has had a span in that spot since the second track was decommissioned in the 1970s, almost 50 years ago. With it lowered into place, crews began working to attach it to the bridge piers. Here, they are disconnecting the crane's rigging from the span. With both of the spans in place now, crews continued working to get the tracks installed across the new span so it would be ready for Train 101 to pass over in a few hours. Additional high rail trucks arrived, bringing more materials and tools. Crews were working to cut rail and spike the rail into place. Even with the spans installed, the crane continued to be put to work, moving additional materials around so they could be trucked away. Here it is moving one of the concrete blocks used to close the road off to traffic during the repairs. And here is one final overview of the site. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also check out my social media pages.